So I'm not gonna post it, but I'm gonna get ready to post it. The first thing I want to show you is, if you do not have the Google Photos app, you're missing out. One thing I notice all the time that happens is the number of people that they go to take a picture and they don't have enough room. They want to show me their before and afters, and like 18 minutes later, I just can't do it anymore. Like, I really no, it's almost here. I got what you have to realize is that not all posts are created equal. So one of the things is a regular text post versus a picture post. A picture post, Facebook is going to show that more to people. But also because people respond to pictures more, it's going to get more interaction, which means it's going to show up more. Now, everybody's going to ask this question, why isn't our Facebook link working? I have a number in my favorites. You cannot put itworks.com on
Yeah,
Facebook.
I've been able to for a couple years.
Okay, but somebody on your team, it's going to be an issue. Here's what I would say. Like, I could get it unblocked tomorrow with a friend of mine that's in my favorites list, and it would just get reblocked 2 hours later. 6-7 years ago, every friend of mine seemed to be a real estate agent until the market crashed, because like it was to the point where like a chimp could sell a house. Like my brother's house, like literally, it was like people were knocking on the door. I'll give you $300,000 for this house. I'm like, that house is like, it was crazy in some areas. But you know what? When it crashed and they all quit, there still was real estate agents that were making millions of dollars. It just, they had to be smart and they had to work hard and not give up. So, is Facebook becoming harder for you? Yes. Good. It's becoming harder for everybody. So it's going to weed out spammers. It's going to weed out people who aren't serious. And it actually gives you an advantage, which, if you stay connected and follow Periscopes and the other stuff, I'll show you how to get through all of it. Those that don't want to listen to some random stupid advice, get their account blocked. Okay, good. One less person to spam everybody. If you owned Facebook, you wouldn't be in this room. If you own Facebook, why do you want people to go to a link? To leave your site to then not get advertising dollars. So posting a link, even if it does work, doesn't ever show up. They hide them on purpose. Links that work don't hardly ever show up. But taking a picture and putting your domain name and posting that picture, that will show up a lot more. So that is more what you need to think, is like, post a picture. So if there's a picture of Sarah like doing this and she just puts her domain name there, that actually will show up more. Even in private messages, I'll give you a new thing I just discovered last week. Private messages that start off with an emoji get opened a ton more than private messages that don't. Now why? Because bill collectors, when they write you letters and bad news, doesn't come with emojis. And so when I have 80 messages and one of them starts out with a rocket ship emoji or a turtle or an elephant or something, guess what? I click on that one first. So also private messages that have pictures, I tend to open up those more and they're more memorable. So when people say, well, I just want to send my link. Why? Because your replicated site and your replicated site are essentially the same, except for like one little area. So it's no different. So a picture of you brands you to the process. Even if the link worked, I would not use the link ever, because it's not effective. I'll tell you, I experimented this with one person, because we have, I can track like who asks questions and who watches the videos and who does that. I will tell you who is the person who logs in the most, asks the most questions, and does the most lessons for the 100-Day Adventure is Joel Gunn. he spends the most time learning about social media and stuff. It's no coincidence that his social influence has gone up, that he does that. Like, why did you pick Joel Dunham out? Because he asks questions all the time. It's not like I naturally I like it, because we talk. And when you talk to somebody, you get to know them. That same access that is available to Joel Dunham is available to every distributor who's part of the 100-day adventure. But I'll tell you, is through that, and the only reason I would tell her secret is because she told it while I was on a Periscope, so now it's fair game. But Stephanie doesn't send links. She does exactly what I told you to. So if the number one income earner is doing it that way, you have people on your team that are like, my link doesn't work, my link doesn't work. It's working fine if you just do it that way. And I think you have fun with it. And like Sarah's really fun with her stuff, and stuff, so it's like that's the way to do it. And you don't need special apps. You can do it right inside of Facebook. And I'll show you how to do that. So you want to think more images post. So this is why Google Photos is important. So I'll show you this. I was getting my updated. That's my second wrap. Woo! There. So, yeah. Goofball. So, here's what's cool about this is, as soon as I connect to not your Wi-Fi, I just have to hit one button. It's going to automatically back up everything on my phone as soon as I hit the Wi-Fi. I disabled it for this, but that means all of this stuff will go to the Wi-Fi, which means that you could take my phone, throw it in the pool. Like, I wish you wouldn't have done it, but I just need to take another phone. And I just go in and re-log in, and I have all my pictures. What I also like about it too is, you see, like, you can't do that in regular iPhotos. Is that I can go and see what photos I have, and so it's really easy to navigate. But here's where it becomes like James Bond kind of stuff. See this search button here? It's automatically going and grabbing faces. No. So here's Logan, and I did not log any of this in.
Didn't I tell you?
It automatically is like, I want to find a picture of my son because I'm going to write the post with you. Wow. It's a very emotional post that I'm going to write for tomorrow. And I'm super proud of what my son's doing. And this is just Google Photos. And what's great is if I have it on my iPad and I have my computer, I just log in and all my photos are on all of it. Now you say, yeah, I have that. It's called, iCloud or whatever. No, you don't have it. Just listen. I'm going to show you why this is Star Trek. Yes.
If you delete something from your phone, does it delete from there? Like, does it sync like that?
No.
Okay.
Well,
no.
If you delete from there and it's still on your phone, it would.
But you can clear up all your pictures on your phone and just...
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome.
And I'm going to show you because I have... And it's completely free. And as long as you have the settings set for, not original but high, realize it's still like 6 megapixels higher quality than the highest phone out there. So like, it's still backing up at the highest quality. Now, you do DSLR, like really high resolution, well, then you're a professional photographer, and this isn't.
This means nothing.
Right, I'm talking about for the average person. I'm saying I do it, and I do high quality stuff, and it's still more than high enough quality for what I need. The problem is, I want a photo 3 years ago. 3 years ago isn't going to be on my phone. People go, well, I'm worried I'm going to lose my photos. I'm like, well, think about it. That's a hard drive. It's going to get lost if it's not backed up. So I'm looking for a photo of Logan because Saturday is World Diabetes Day. My son's a type 1 diabetic. It's not a cure for it, but they're working towards that. And we're getting closer and closer. There's a documentary that's coming out, and he is featured in it, and the documentary comes out Saturday. So I'm going to write a post about his story. So I want a picture of Logan. But I don't have time to organize all my photos and do that. And if I did, I'm not working my business. So all I want is them to organize it for me. I've done no organization. I go and I click on Logan, it's gonna look for Logan's face. The photo that I'm doing, I'm really proud of him. He gave me permission to use this photo here.
Maybe didn't act like that for home organization.
Is this photo right here? This was Logan day 1 of a type 1 diabetic. He's very sick, about to go to the hospital. Now, he's super healthy and everything's great now. I don't have this photo on my phone. You're like, but it's on your phone. No, it's on the cloud. It's helping me organize it. I'm just gonna go here and save it. Now it's on my camera roll. So instead of having 1,800, 20, I'm only gonna have 40, 50 pictures that I really need. I'm also gonna have albums for things like before and afters and stuff like that. Okay, so now I have that photo, but I also wanna show you different things. I can also go by places. So if I wanna go like, show me everything that I've shot around the office, or posted around the office, you see? It's right there. I didn't categorize them. Every photo you take has a geocode built in, so.
Even if you have your location turned off?
Yes, because it's embedded, it just isn't gonna read it or send it to somebody.
Okay.
But, a lot of people don't know this. I want a photo that happened on June 3rd.
Shut up.
Okay, it wasn't June 3rd, it was June 2nd.
Wow.
Okay, there it is. So I was looking for my before and afters. I knew that it was like early June. So it was like June 5th. Nope, go backwards. So now here's all my photos from
St. Louis. Wow.
because I was wanting to get the same angle. Because I'm doing like a project where I'm documenting some stuff for like my own personal. I'm trying to be an example of like this is how I do it and how I would thoughtfully tell my story. So I'm kind of working on that between now and the holidays. But here's something cool. I want anything that has green in it.
Oh no.
What? I wish I could do that. I'm so excited.
Wow.
I didn't categorize it by green.
I say that every day.
So the Google X Labs have come out with teaching what green is. Well, let's keep going. What about, I want a red balloon.
99 of them.
Now, it got close.
Yeah.
It's a ball and it has red in it.
It's pretty
That's
impressive.
cool.
There's a balloon. There's a picture of balloons.
Oh my god.
Those look like balloons. They think that meat is a balloon. Right? Like, it's gonna try, right?
That's cool.
Let's say you have your kids' soccer.
Holy crap.
There's my daughter playing soccer. I did not type in any of these words. I want a picture of a dog.
Oh my god. These are your pictures.
These are my pictures, and it knows what a dog looks like. Okay, so when people go, yeah, I have that, it's called Dropbox, and it syncs it up. Stop. No, I have this. Stop. Just be quiet for 15 minutes so I can show you the Star Trek stuff. Like, to go through and say, hey, I'm looking for a photo of this or that. This is funny. This was actually stuff. You'll see stuff that I text back and forth with Mark. We have code names for all of our projects. So WoW was Project Dorothy. And so I would say I'm not excited about Project Dorothy because it's the wrinkle.
Oh, sorry.
Yes.
And yeah.
Legally.
Well, that
Now-
was pretty life changing.
Okay, but I'm not done.
Oh my.
I can edit the photos too. So right here, I can go and add
Cool.
let me add a little vignette to it. Go ahead and let's make it pop a little bit more.
It's called.
We'll adjust some of the color.
What did you put?
if we think that's cool, what I can also do is go right to here. It's got some built-in filters right in it. That are pretty cool. So a lot of people don't know that, like, not only can I edit those right there. Okay, so.
Gosh, you've like changed my life.
No. Well,
Simplified it, that's for sure.
it's in the 100-day videos, and it's all there for everybody to see. But everybody's so busy, they won't have time. But I just saved you about 2 to 3 hours a week.
Yeah.
If that's just a habit. And this is where it's like, but yet we're like, what book should we read? What seminar should we go to? Should we take that marketing funnel class? Should take the video training. You should be disciplined. You should do it. It's going to save you tons of time and help you with that. And there's a whole support team available to you. Okay, so now I have my photo. Okay, that's just Google Photos. Just wanted to help you out with that. So I'm going to go to make my post.
I just didn't.
Right? So
Oh, no,
you go to my
I've
post.
had that for a while. I just didn't know how to use it.
Okay, now it's set to public because I want it to go to everybody. I can obviously change that. And I'm not going to write the whole thing right now because I still got to think about it. But the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to take the picture. Right? And so I have the picture here. Now, a lot of times what people don't know is, let's say you're going to make an album. It's like, let's say I want that picture, and this picture. Okay? What a lot of people don't know is that I can hold it and that's how you change the order. Okay? It's fine. Nobody ever tells you this, by the way. Like, this is not in any Facebook documentation.
Right.
But if you want to know the order, like, people are like, wait, I want number 4, then 7, then no, just select the ones you want. Then go, oh, you know what? I don't want this one, you know, and I want this one first. So I move it up that way.
Oh, wow.
And then it's like, oh, wait, I didn't know that Mark was in that shot. I'm going to go to edit it. I'll go crop it, and I didn't want him in there. Right?
How?
Or like in this shot, I just swipe it and it changes the filters. All that's there.
Yeah.
It's been there the whole time. It's the example of the warming up the bread. You saw foil on the inside, so you assume it doesn't go in the oven, even though that actually is a designed bag that helps heat up the breadsticks. Right? And it's there, and if you just read on the back, it tells you, like, take 2 seconds and just, like, take 5 seconds and look that there's buttons down there. What do? You're not going to shut down a power grid. But, so when you go to edit, that has the filters there. Doesn't have great filters, by the way, but you can also swipe through there. Now, here's also where, for example, if I wanted to